Hello, Indiana. Welcome back to another week of IUP-TV News, broadcast from Davis Hall. My name is Ryan Malone.
And my name is Patricia Pinson. This week, we have a lot of stories to share that are relevant to IUP and the Indiana community. Let's begin with local news. The Department of Hospitality Management and Reinhardt Food Service has partnered to deliver yet another exceptional learning opportunity for IUP students. Reinhardt Food Service has created for the IUP Hospitality Management students a user-friendly, accessible learning platform within their TRACS direct restaurant management system.
A hospital in Pennsylvania saw the death of 3 infants and infection of 5 infants this Monday. Geisinger Medical Center is currently treating the 5 infants for an infection caused by Pseudomonas bacteria in the water. Reports say that the infection is not typically deadly, but can be to weakened immune systems like babies and the elderly. Hospital officials are doing everything they can to ensure that the bacteria is sterilized and no cross-contaminations occur.
Delta Airlines is in disarray after a Florida woman managed to board a plane with no airline ticket and no form of identification. The woman admitted to having thrown away her ticket and forgetting her ID at home after she was seated and the plane was mid-flight. Officials were there when the plane landed to escort her away. Delta Airlines has released an official apology and plans to investigate the matter further.
The first all-female spacewalk is back on, NASA says. Astronauts Christina Koch and Jessica Meir are scheduled to take a spacewalk on October 21st, nearly 7 months after an all-female spacewalk was canceled due to an issue with the spacesuits. Koch's and Meir's spacewalk is part of a series of 10 spacewalks that will take place over the next 3 months as NASA astronauts work to upgrade the International Space Station's power system. The first spacewalk series was completed on Sunday, October 6th.
The grand opening for the Detroit River International Wildlife Refugee Gateway and Visitor Center has been set for May 2020. The 6,200-acre refuge will be the first and only international refuge in North America and will stretch about 48 miles along the Detroit River and western Lake Erie. The refuge focuses on conserving, protecting, and restoring habitats for 30 species of waterfowl, 117 kinds of fish, and over 300 species of birds, while providing opportunities for people to connect with nature.
The Communications, Media, and Instructional Technology PhD program gave my life direction.
This program was perfect for me with a combination of research and media production. Hands-on courses gave me skills that I now pass on to my students. I use all 3 areas of the program, production, theory, and research, every day in my job as a college professor.
Learn how the CMIT PhD program can change your life. Visit iup.edu/CMIT.
This is IUP-TV News.
With a new school year comes new classes, professors, and a new look for the university. IUP has decided to go with a fresh, new, rebranded look. Our reporter Kyler Himes has some more on the changes.
If you have spent time on campus this semester, you may have noticed a key difference in the appearance of the Oak Grove. Are the banners new? Is the logo a bit different? Exactly how aware of the changes are the students?
I like the banners. I'm from Latrobe and we have the banners in our hometown along the streets, so it gives me more of a homey feeling.
Things like a newly textured website, banners around the Oak Grove, and different desktop backgrounds on the campus computers have made students and faculty alike do a double take. IUP has spent the summer preparing for a total rebrand sporting a new look for university communications starting this semester. Ronald Mabon, the Director of Design and Marketing for the Office of Marketing and Communications, is involved in most of the new designs.
Everything changes over time, whether you're a corporation, whether you're a university or an organization.
The rebrand is an attempt at combating the ongoing enrollment issue at IUP and is a result of partnering with a massive marketing company that also works with brands like Nike, Mercedes-Benz, and the Philadelphia Eagles. But do students know anything about this company?
Now that I think about it, the new logo does look pretty cool. I haven't really checked out the other banners around here, but now that I know that they're the ones who helped make it, I'll probably check them out.
Despite having such a noteworthy partner, many students still are unaware that a rebrand has even occurred. but as time goes on, the university will continue to roll out more new designs.
Theater by the Grove had a play for people to see. Next, we take a look on how their production of Actually is relevant to homecoming weekend. Here is Samantha Magill with the story.
Every year, around this time in October, IUP holds its annual homecoming festivities, including a game plus many activities around campus, one of which is Theater by the Grove, IUP's theater production department, who had their own plans for the weekend. And this time, it's on something that is relevant to anyone. Actually, the two-person play, that's right, I said 2 people, had performances over this homecoming weekend. Meet Miranda Shook, who plays Amber. She is a sophomore theater major at IUP and is new to the department. She discusses what we can expect from the show.
When audience members attend a performance of Actually, they can expect to be treated in an immersive experience where the actors will speak to them as if they are confidants of some sort. So we're going to make direct eye contact with them, which might make some people uncomfortable, but it's part of the experience, and I think it's really important to the story.
The Haven Project has tabled at some of the shows, which is a factor that really excites Adrian Williams, otherwise known as Tom, as he believes the show's topic of sexual assault is relevant to homecoming weekend.
Actually addresses alcohol and consent and how those two are related to each other. And with homecoming, a lot of people drink excessively throughout the weekend, so it is a great narrative to see what exactly is and is not that line of consent.
Make sure to keep an eye out for future Theater by the Grove performances.
Homecoming is a time for alumni and old friends to get together, reunite, and visit their old campus. IUP gives alumni a chance to reconnect by hosting a Crimson Huddle event. Jackie Gillis has the story.
Welcome to the 2019 Crimson Huddle event, an event where alumni, friends, and reunion groups get together to reconnect before the homecoming football game. The event includes a full buffet of your favorite tailgate foods, great entertainment, and chances to win IUP prizes.
My favorite part about homecoming is just meeting all the alums, being in here. We met a bunch of hospitality people. We actually met the old department of hospitality, and he gave us a lot of advice. We networked with them. We got his business card. It's just really fun being in an atmosphere like this.
So what is your favorite part about the Crimson Huddle?
Coming back and seeing old friends. Try to come back here when we can. And the people that matter, come back.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really nice. Mary sets up our table for Kappa Sigs, but not only to see Kappa Sigs, we like to see the people from the other sororities and fraternities that we know all the years, and it's just a great event. The food's great, everything's fun.
And how do you guys feel about the new tailgating policy?
I'm a tailgater, and big Indians.
Yeah, no, I think it'll keep a lot more people down here, because previous years when the tent used to be outside, they shut off the beer at 1 or 2 o'clock and everybody would leave, and now people stick around. I think a lot more people go into the football game and support the team, support IUP football.
Reporting for IUP-TV News, I'm Jackie Gillis.
During homecoming weekend last weekend, a lot of people participated to make Indiana feel like home to former students and the community. We bring you Kyle Bernstein with a story on how one fraternity on South 7th Street is doing everything they can to keep the weekend safe.
Homecoming is an exciting time for the fraternities of South 7th Street, and for Sigma Chi, preparation is key. Sigma Chi President Matthew Carnes makes sure to account for all required risk management practices.
What are the major problems you try to avoid throughout the weekend?
Some of the major problems we like to avoid are keeping unwanted guests out of our social events, and we do this by incorporating a 3-person guest list and keeping our trusted security guard around at all times, monitoring who comes and who goes.
Matthew emphasized the importance of staying in touch with his leadership for the big weekend. He makes sure the small things are ready for the sake of everyone's safety.
In what ways do you work with the community to ensure safety during this coming weekend?
We work with the community by handing out water to students before social events and working with the Haven Project to educate students on the potential hazards of binge drinking, and we like to clean up our fraternity house throughout the day to keep trash at a low.
Safety is the first and foremost concern for these organizations, but they insisted that after all the preparation, the most important part is having fun and seeing old friends. IUP-TV News, this is Kyle Bernstein.
For the last few years, safety has been the focus of IUP. Different groups and individuals try to ensure safety in different programs, including homecoming. Sean Meller and Tyler Como covered the story.
It's a busy weekend on the IUP campus. Homecoming 2019 is in full commence. With events like a concert, the football game, and the parade, large amounts of people enter the Indiana area. Increase in people demands an increase in security and safety. Room advisors are located on every floor in the dorms. Given the new rules that allow the possession of alcohol in dorms, there are new guidelines that RAs must follow to ensure safety of its residents.
So during homecoming weekend, there will be a few new procedures that we will be implementing throughout the residence halls. So one of them being there will be an increased number of people working at one time. So usually on a weekend we have anywhere from 1 to 2. However, homecoming weekend we're going to have anywhere from 4 to 5 working at one time. Also, rounds conducted by RAs will be done more frequently. So they'll be done every hour between the hours of 8 p.m. and 3 a.m. just to make sure that everything in the building is okay and everybody's good.
Homecoming brings with it festivities as well as cautions that create new guidelines. These actions are to keep IUP residents safe during this time of celebrations.
So this upcoming weekend, in order to ensure safety, we'll have check-in tables at each entrance and exit to help monitor who's coming in and out of the building. Also, for each group that we have coming in, we're going to check iCards and IDs and make sure they match up with guest forms of people that are staying in rooms. Just make sure that we have tabs on who's staying in the building.
And that's all about safety in dorms during homecoming weekend. Back to you guys in the studio.
Success. We see it every day. Hundreds of majors and programs, bachelor's degrees to PhDs, small classes, internationally known faculty who are committed to your success. Real-world experiences to guide you on your career and life path. An alumni network 120,000 strong. I'm IUP President Mike Driscoll. Visit us. Find your success at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
All your professors, all of them, they know that all it takes is one dreamer with passion, one person, and they hope in each of you that you might be that one who makes a longer-lasting light bulb, who writes music for the ages, who reaches into the mind and discovers a new star, and who can change the world of a fifth grader. We're gathered here to hope in you.
The 11th Annual Bras for the Cause Awards Gala and Bra Auction is being held on Wednesday, October 16th at 5:30 p.m. at the Indiana Fraternal Order of the Eagles. This event offers several opportunities to win prizes, including a basket raffle, door prizes, cherries for cash, and a 50-50 raffle for a $500 Sheetz gift card. All proceeds benefit the Indiana BPW Scholarship Fund, which provides scholarships to Indiana County high school seniors planning on attending some form of post-secondary education.
The Indiana Crop Hunger Walk is planned for Sunday, October 13th. This 50-year-old tradition is beginning at 1 p.m. and will consist of a 1.5-mile walk around town. Donations are accepted, and all proceeds from the event are put towards ending hunger in the United States and around the globe.
If you're in for a scare, make sure to grab tickets for Phantom Fright Nights on October 25th. This event was created by Static, and tickets will be sold to students for $20. Buses will leave the Hub parking lot at 5 p.m. and will leave Kennywood at 12 a.m.
Bus tickets for Thanksgiving break will be available to IUP students on Monday, October 14th at the KCAC box office. Tickets will go on sale at 10 a.m. The buses will again travel to Harrisburg, Allentown, King of Prussia, and Philadelphia. The cost is $90 to $95 depending on the student's destination.
October 16th, 2019, the IUP Symphony Orchestra will be held in the Gorel Recital Hall. They will perform masterpieces of French music, including works from the 18th century. Tickets are available online.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Broadcasting from your weekly IUP-TV news, my name is Ryan Malone.
And my name is Patricia Pinson. Stay classy, Indiana.